What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel, Kiki Chronicles, Spiritual Empress. I am she. She is me. Look, this is a collective message. People really need to stop making imaginary beefs up in their head. They are delusional for that shit. Just because you might not like somebody, that's just your opinion. That's you, your insecure ass. You know what I'm saying? Making a reason in your head why somebody beefing with you when nobody's beefing with none of you. Or beefing with you, period. You're not even a thought. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you're trying to compete with somebody you can't compare to is pathetic and ridiculous. You should focus on the business that pays you because you don't get paid to mind people's business. So basically, if you out there prostituting backwards and you still end up with nothing but a bottle of Thunderbird, something is wrong with that picture. And you should really check yourself because you out here being reckless and careless anyway. Y'all out here spreading shit. Then y'all codependent on witchcraft. Then y'all stay gossiping about people who could care less about you. That is delusional. That is really crazy. You need mental help. You need to go seek some therapy and talk about your feelings. Heal your childhood wounds. And stop trying to bleed on everybody. Stop all that trying to trauma bond from childhood wounds and shit. Feel them. Fix them. Look, y'all trying to miss my throat chakra again. There was a lot of truth ain't in them. Anyway, y'all need to stop that. That is really ridiculous. Y'all be obsessed with people y'all say y'all don't like because y'all be jealous and y'all be haters. Y'all be obsessed with people who y'all say, I don't give a fuck about, but you steady watching them. Y'all be obsessed with people who y'all be trying to report pages through witchcraft on their fucking over your devices, on their devices, to stop them from speaking out, which ain't gonna happen. When God says yes, you say yes, guess what? It's a no to the devil. Believe that. So my advice to all you karmics out there in the world, as a whole, stop creating imaginary beef with people who don't give a fuck about you. What you have going on, who you with, nobody don't want nothing you have. Cause see, us chosen ones, we too busy focus on what we got going on to be focused on the past or what anybody else doing. We actually do mind the business that pay us in these spiritual streets. That's the difference between karmics and empresses, a sewer maid and a divine feminine. We don't have time for that shit. We really have things to do in this world. We're doing God's work. We're doing God's will, however that may be. It don't matter what nobody think. We're not trying to compare or compete with anybody. People are always trying to compete and compare themselves to us. No, they want to say what we say, do what we do, but you don't like us though. But you steady watching though. You steady trying to report though because your feelings hurt. We say things that you're afraid to say that you ain't gonna say because 9 out of 10 you guilty and it's about you. You make everything about you. You know your ass codependent on witchcraft. You know you done backstab people. You know you a cheater. You a liar. You a false motherfucking prophet. You a false person. You're not an empress. You're not a divine friend. You're not even an emperor. You're not even a divine masculine. You ain't nobody twin flames but the devils. You want bitches to be in a little spirit, and that's what you got stuck with. So you mad. You understand what I'm saying? You want people to just be distorted like you, so that's what you stuck with. That's your karma. Deal with that shit. Handle it. Because if you think in your right mind that somebody gonna tolerate you abusing them with that narcissistic supply shit that you want, being an energy vampire trying to harvest and feed a whole coven and trying to turn bitches to one another, ain't gonna happen. Because an empress can never be turned into a hoe or a karmic ass bitch. Understand that. A real divine masculine and emperor cannot be turned into a distorted masculine because he know better. He walk with God no matter what it looked like. And that's something people need to understand. People have free choice and will to pick and choose their side of what they want to be on. A lot of people chose wrong. So now they got to be stuck with their decision and the choice that they made. They can't be mad at nobody else because everybody has a chance to change their life for the better if they want to, or to do better things with their life in their time. Some people choose to like conflict, chaos, mess, drama, chaos, because that's all around them. And usually they act out when they get fucked up. That's why they always drugged up, because that's the only time they get the false courage. Soberly, they quiet. Them entities use the hell out of them because them auras have so many holes in it, they can get all of them in there. And they accept it. And not understanding that at the end of the day, what are you left with? What are you left with? What are you surrounding yourself with? What are you surrounded with? Karma. You racked up so much karma debt. Now you got to deal with it. It's time to pay the piper. These jinns that you summon, these deities that you summon, these entities, they want to collect. So by you trying to sacrifice God's people, look what's happening around you. And that's the message I'm going to leave y'all with. Be mindful of what you say and what you do. And be mindful of what you ask for, because you just might get it. Okay? And with that being said, you don't know how it's going to show up to you. So I'm Kiki Chronicle, Spiritual Empress. This is my message. Happy Sunday. See y'all in my next video.